Hello everyone, we are back playing as Leela, up against Jemison again. Opening hand is pretty good. We got our draw earlier, we have some money and we have Siphon, so they can't push too quickly. Yeah, so I think we keep this. Again, we're not sure what type of Jemison we're up against. As I said in the last game, there is a variant running around with Project Junebug that you gotta watch out for. So yeah, we gotta either guess right or just play pretty solidly. Opening hand, or opening turn, I think, is just going to be draw twice, Laundry and Earthrise, unless we draw something good. Nope. No. So not ideal. This is a little clunkier than I would like. No Temujin either. So, yeah, things could be better. We could have Tapeworm, we could have more money, we could have breakers to allow us to put on pressure. But, you know. Early, we can face check. Jemison, their most dangerous stuff is like Veritas and Mossilus. Both are taxing and punishing, but it could be worse. Now, are they going for an early push, which seems like a bad idea? We're going to leave that off, I think, and just Temujin Archives and run it a few times. This could just be a Jackson. It could be... well, it could be a lot of things. I don't think they'd push for an agenda so early, especially one that isn't like hostile takeover, because Jemison wants to be sacrificing agendas. You don't want to be sacrificing a Project Atlas or something big. Fisk is our worst card, but it's a pretty good hand we have, long term at least. If they do score out here, we can bounce and maybe punish them for that. So hostile, okay, that makes sense. Question is, can they keep us out? They might score, in which case we can bounce this. We can also bounce... yeah, I don't think you push this aggressively against Leela. We could possibly even have Fisk there. That might have been better, because we're going to end up throwing something out. Or we can put down Guardian. It seems okay. It doesn't mean we have to watch out for Archer and things like that. But it could be worse. So get Tapeworm down. If they want to score a hostile takeover and give us lots of money, that's okay. Also, if they want to trigger Leela's ability, things like this work for us. Sansan, nice. So we're going to bounce that, obviously. Was not expecting to see Sansan. Maybe we should have bounced this piece of ice. But we have pieces nice and early. So we can Fem, HQ, and we can try and siphon them into the ground, which seems okay. And we do have the hostile to make things a little easier as well. No Aaron, unfortunately. That's good. I'm pleased to see that. That is a pain to deal with ordinarily, but Fem makes it significantly easier. We can take all of their money, and we can go over and trash Sansan. Tapeworm, obviously, not going to do much for us at the moment. So we will trash that. And we'll remove a tag. Next turn, we can Fisk. And this is where the Leela deck kind of comes into its own, where you start flooding them out. If we can find Equivocation, that works out brilliantly for us. So we'll Fisk up. Gauntlet. Ah, there's Equivocation. Perfect. So this is exactly what you want to do. Ice Wall here will hurt us. As much as ice walls can do. But if not, we're just going to get in and we're going to just start flooding their hand. Hadrian's Wall, wow, this is not the type of Jemison I was expecting. So we'll give them that because it is useless to them, and Veritas. And I think we go again because they will have 10 cards in hand, they'll then draw an 11th. So give them Veritas, we see hedge fund, which they can't afford just yet, but when they can, we're going to siphon them. Now, Gauntlet plus this is unfortunately an anti-synergy, but it's worked out pretty well for us, as in just having this money that we can go for this. Interesting. They don't have a lot of money to be raising everything. Presumably this is Jackson. So let's try and go R&D. They might stuff us here. Yep, that's fine. Let's run archives. No Jackson. Consulting visit makes me a little nervous. Gonna remove a tag, I think. Can also run server 1. Oh, Cyberdex, of course. I was wondering where my taproom went. Okay, that is really good for them. And they're going more horizontal than I would have expected. So we can run archives first, then put down taproom, which is kind of funny. And now we can credit up. So we need to find, or we need to get our gauntlet down before we can install breach or paperclip. But now we are going to siphon once again. So we need to keep them somewhat poor, but taproom can tick away for a little bit. Could see a Sansan and could see an Oberth as well, actually. They're playing different assets than we would have expected. Oberth brings them down to 7, seems ill-advised. But Sansan's typically good. And quarantine system. Not going to res any ice though. 2 credits. We could just go for an Axis here. Yeah, that seems more exciting, I think. Yep, definitely worth it. And we'll bounce this, I suppose. Unfortunately, we can't afford to do anything about it, so we're just going to take money, pitch the mongoose. We need a lot of money very fast. I think 1 inside job should be okay. So they can forfeit an agenda, raise up to 3 pieces of ice. Legwork comes down. I think we're just going to be clicking for credits here. We do have another legwork in the deck, so we could pitch that. I think it's good to hold on to a mongoose, just in case they start stacking higher strength sentries. So we'll keep 1 mongoose and pitch that, and let's pitch Fisk. Legwork is good 90% of the time. Fisk is quite situational. We do have to worry about this now as well. And just as I say it, but unfortunately we're not in a good financial position. So I get to put up this to 4, Seems good. And they get a high risk, which means the more money we have, the more money they'll have. Let's get rid of that. Let's draw for hopefully something. Special order is not quite what we wanted. Still not what we want. Like, we do have Temujins in here, we do have security testing, we have things to make us money, and yet it's just not showing up. So I think credit and run server 1. And we can pitch the special orders because we do have a breach in hand. We just don't have the money to get everything down. So let's try and draw for some answers. That's good. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we're seeing some things. Now we're seeing some things spring to life. Because basically we do want to be able to afford breach soonish. And that'll get us into R&D, start putting that pressure on again. Gauntlet does nothing for us at the moment with HQ. So I think we just gear up for legwork at some point in time. Possibly soon. They're about halfway through their deck. And we have a 3-pointer each. Putting this on archives still makes sense. If we can get them to res, that's okay for us. Don't think there's anything that can res that will shut us down completely. Unless they want to sacrifice a 3-point agenda. We'll draw. Siphon is really good. Siphon leaves us with a tag though. But I think it's actually an okay position. They can bounce up pretty quickly with this, so that is the issue. Then again, we can spend it instantly on Gauntlet. It's a tricky position to be in, actually. We don't want to leave ourselves too exposed, basically. As in, if we siphon last click or second last click, they can immediately recover and use all our money that we've earned against ourselves again by possibly doing something with Consulting Visit. Would like to be seeing Aaron Marin around the place as well. What is this now? Oberth plus... It could be Oberth plus Junebug as well, which is something to worry about. So let's take the freebie. Could siphon. It's my answer to everything. Just siphon. So let's run server 3. Just for money. Let's draw up a little bit. Dirty Laundry's okay. It would commit us to this though. And it is Junebug. It will kill us. So I think we hold off. Could Dirty Laundry no, Archive says Cyberdex, so let's not do that. Let's legwork while it's not too protected. Sadly, Gauntlet does not fire. Get a sales team. Fantastic. Let's send one of these back. Consulting Visit, fair enough. And a Junebug. So that was possibly what was protecting over here. So very glad to have hit that. We could dirty laundry this. If it's another Junebug, it kills us though, so not too keen on that just yet. We're up at 5 points, so in a decent position now. It's basically just minimizing risk. Run mysterious things like that when we have 6 cards in hand. Preferably 6 cards we don't mind losing. So we'll continue to security test server 3. And let's dirty laundry it as well. Might as well make hay while the sun shines. And hopefully it's not Jackson. Let's draw. Paperclip is decent. That's fine as well. We can pitch that too. Let's try and find some more money cards. Aaron is definitely welcome. So next turn we can run HQ again. We can get our paperclip out. Or actually we can run R&D and start putting that pressure on. Just start switching between servers on and off. Seems like an okay plan. This is a dangerous plan. We saw a wormhole, right? So there's a good chance it's here. In which case we want to avoid this at all costs. And instead just run R&D, hopefully pick up an agenda, send this back to hand, and make them really unhappy. So let's get Aaron down. Let's run server 3 just to get a little bit of money. Let's run R&D. Install paperclip and break. Now this could also be a trigger light target, but considering some of the mad stuff we've seen them play, I don't think it is. Forward to Res Veritas, so we'll pay 3. And if we can find an agenda here, we're probably home and dry. So we'll reveal the top. Massless, oh, hate that card. Force them to draw it. And we get a hostile. So we'll take that. We will send back this. Undoing all their hard work. And let's try and draw for something. Yep, that is pretty good. I think we put that. Excuse me. I think we put that down next turn. This costs us 3. This costs us 4. So we'll kind of break even. And at least we're not sacrificing our long-term goals either. They should probably use this sometime soon. It does make Tapeworm better for us, but this is only so sustainable for them. We've kind of caught them in a bit of a vice here. We could siphon them. The alternative is putting this on server 3, but I kind of like the idea of just hammering R&D over and over and over again. So Ice Wall just costs us the bad pub. And Veritas costs us 3. So we'll gain 1 each turn, which is okay. So we'll reveal, force them to draw a Veritas, trash a Junebug. Let's go back in again. I think we'll take that. So there you have it. That is Equivocation Leela, which is just really good. managed to keep them very poor. There were some issues with draw timing. For the most part, it worked out pretty well. We didn't get to do the Fisk grind on them, where you just siphon them into the ground, then you Fisk, then you Equivocation, and you just pile a load of misery on them. But overall, things worked out pretty well, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching.